San Luis Obispo County just hit a significant milestone in its COVID-19 response. Health officials there lifted the state of emergency declaration.
And News Channel reporter Dave Alley is live in Nipomo to explain what all this means. Dave?
Well, Beth and CJ, nearly 2 years since the start of the pandemic, San Luis Obispo County is taking a very big step forward today in its still ongoing battle against coronavirus, ending an emergency health order that first went into effect way back on March 13th, 2020. San Luis Obispo County reaches a turning point. Its state of emergency is over.
I think it does mark the passage of an incredibly intense effort.
The state of the emergency gave County Administrative Officer Wade Horton and Public Health Officer Dr. Penny Borenstein the authority to manage the health crisis.
To expedite contracts, to order up supplies and materials quickly, to assign disaster services workers.
Allowing the county to tackle the virus head on through testing and vaccination clinics, contact tracing, food deliveries, and many other services.
We had folks from virtually every county department pitching in and doing things that aren't normally part of their workload, and I can't thank them enough.
But now, with all key metrics significantly improving, the county felt it's time to move forward.
We really don't need that expedited contracting mechanism. We don't really need to keep reassigning disaster services workers. Getting through this last surge, the emergency proclamation is no longer needed.
While the state of emergency has now been lifted, it by no means signals the end of the pandemic. The county recognizes that COVID-19 is still here and could pose a threat to the community.
Should things go in a bad direction, which we certainly hope not, we can always reinstate it if we needed to.
The county hopes that never happens again, and that the end of the state of the emergency marks the start of a new beginning.
It's time, and I think the community is ready for this COVID-19 and this season that we've all been through to be over.
And even though the county is downsizing its COVID-19 operations, its response efforts like the vaccination clinics, the testing clinics, community outreach, and all that they've been doing for the last couple of years, those will continue on just on a much smaller scale, a scale more appropriate to where the virus is right now in the county. Reporting live in Nipomo, I'm News Channel reporter Dave Alley.
All right, great news. Thanks so much for sharing, Dave.